Welcome to
Call Her Shadow Daddy,
a place where we chat about our
usually
spicy reads. It's me, Nick.
And it's me, Mo.
What are we reading today, Mo?
Today, we just finished reading Brimstone by Callie Hart. It was a long one.
It was a rough one.
This is book 2 in the Fae Alchemy series.
Correct.
Book 1 was Quicksilver. Go listen to that episode if you haven't yet.
Yeah, because this is, well, honestly, this would be probably kind of confusing even if you did listen or read that one.
So buckle up, y'all. Super high level. This is book 2 where we get our protagonist Cyrus and our other protagonist Kingfisher dealing with troubles in the realm. Troubles in the realm.
Literally troubles in the realm.
Chaos
because there's so many
ensues.
Fucking plot points in this goddamn book.
Y'all, this book had so many plot points, so many timelines.
There was such potential because Quicksilver, I really did enjoy Quicksilver. Okay, there were some, it was a little long. There were some things I didn't like about it, but in general, pretty good story. I was interested, and this was just like
off the rails.
Off the fucking rails.
And I was looking at some reviews, and some people were saying, you know, this really should have been a duology. They're stretching it to a trilogy at least. And so that's why this was essentially like a filler book. Yeah. And it's like, Callie girl, stick with the duology. Like, if you don't have it, you don't have it.
Right. Like, I do wonder. I remember actually at the end, we were talking about in our Quicksilver episode, if it was going to be like Fourth Wing, where you could tell, oh, they didn't have a master plan for this. Yeah. It was just like, oh, I need to write another book. That's how this felt.
Exactly.
So we're
gonna jump into the Quicksilver pool, if you will.
Got him. Okay, so we open this one up with Cyrus, and she, if you didn't remember, she has been turned into a vampire fae hybrid who was
vampire fae human.
Well, she's not human anymore.
But she still has a beating heart.
Yeah,
but I guess faes do. I thought she was the trifecta though. Wasn't that the whole? Either way, she's different. She's special. Different.
She's built different. She's the queen of the blood court, which is the vampires. Okay.
Yes.
And they don't like that. They all are like, "Fuck this bitch. We don't want her to be our queen." And she's like, "I don't want to be the queen," but then she like kind of low-key loves it.
Yeah.
Anyways, so it starts out with her trying to figure that out, trying to adjust to being a baby vampire.
Yep.
And you know what? Side note. Okay, just this past week.
Yeah.
Or maybe I don't remember. Like a couple weeks ago, I made my partner watch Twilight with me for the first time. He had not watched it before.
Oh my gosh! I'm surprised.
I know. And I told him if he was going to watch it, I needed to be there. But we watched that one, the second one, and the third one. And they were talking about, like, baby vampires and, like, all of that stuff. And I was like, trust, I know all of this lore for you. Let me fill you in. But anyways, Twilight is so much better than this. Okay, anyways, I didn't know. But I just,
baby vampires.
It's not an episode if I don't bring up Twilight. So anyways, okay, so they have this special ball where Kingfisher kills one of the special lords of midnight. These are the people that are, like, the high-ranking peeps.
Yes.
And he kills one for...
And doesn't that comes back in at the end.
It does come back in.
Cause he was, like, giving Cyrus mean eyes, or, like, he thought he was gonna hurt his mate.
And here's the thing. With Kingfisher in this book, his whole personality is Cyrus.
Yes.
Whole fucking personality.
Because now we know they're god-mated, they're this god pair, and, like, you would think they've been together for 1,000 years and their love has, like, blossomed into this, you know, strong, beautiful thing. No, they've been together like a couple months, and his whole personality is her.
It's so
they're just like
boring.
The whole book, they're like, "Oh my god, I love you so much. I would do anything for you." Like
if you cut out all of the internal, "Oh my god, my mate. Oh my god," this book would be a third of the length. Yeah. Like, I know both of us wrote notes in our book that were like, we get it.
We get it.
This is not bringing anything new to the story. You're just saying the same fucking thing over and over. We get it. You're hot for each other. We don't care. We don't care.
Give us more.
Give us something.
Give us something. Yeah, that really took the book down.
I was like, oh my god. Okay. So anyways, that happens. And in her little thing where she assumes the throne, she commands that none of the feeders, the freaky little vampire things, because there's like okay vampires, and then there's like the ones that are just like zombies.
Yeah, which is kind of confusing to me, but
anyway, maybe like I don't know.
I think if you've been like infected by someone who is a feeder, you become a feeder. But as long as you haven't been bitten by one.
Right. Because I know they also say stuff as, like, high bloods. But I'm like, is that, like, actually, like, a biological thing? Or is that, like, a high class? Like, you're just, like a feeder could become, like, a high... Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
But anyways, so the feeders can't hurt her or her friends conveniently. And at the same time, she starts getting these little runes that show up on her. And she's trying to figure out what the fuck they mean. Because, she's already, like... Honestly, this bitch is tatted.
She is tatted.
Like,
I was thinking about
where
that,
do you even put these?
I'm like, she keeps getting these tattoos from having sex with Kingfisher, these runes from her being an alchemist, and they just keep piling up and up. And like,
she is a work of art.
She is tatted head to toe.
H2T.
Like, if they do a movie of this,
girl, somebody's gonna need to get like those little, where you could get those shirts that have like this sheer sleeves that look like tattoos. Like, that's what she's gonna look like. Okay, so she has that, and meanwhile, the rot is getting worse.
Yes, which I don't know if... Did we know about the rot at the end of book 1?
I think they briefly said something about it.
Just in case they didn't, because I'm...
Honestly, what even is the rot?
The rot? Great question.
I don't fucking know.
I wonder, like...
I still don't understand why they need Quicksilver. Did
the whole, like, bed rotting thing come from this? Or did Callie take it from the internet? Discuss. But rot is basically, like, this... Oh, maybe it was at the end. Either way, it's this essentially like black goo. Like they call it like
kills everything. Right? It's like
ichor or something.
Ichor.
Ichor.
It's like,
yes. Yeah. It's basically black decay taking over everything it touches. So like it's spreading across the land. They keep giving us updates. Like it's now covering 1,800 hecta acres or hecta acres or.
Whatever. But and then once again they'd be telling me like, oh, it's this town, and I'm like, I have no fucking clue what that means, but okay.
So it's taking over towns. It's turning people into like zombie feeder things, and it's the wild thing is that like any magic power that you put into it to try and kill it, it consumes and it makes it that much stronger.
Yeah, it's like thank you.
Yeah, so that's kind of the big. I would say, like, the arching, conflict is that the rot is taking over, and they're like, how do we
deal with this
eradicate this?
Yeah. So, at the same time, they decide that they need more silver. Does that have to do with the rot? I still don't know why they wouldn't. So, okay. Saris is getting used to her powers or whatever. Ruling the court. And Kingfisher and Carrion go on a side quest to Zilverin, where she's from, to get silver.
They want to get silver because to make more relics for traveling.
I'm like, do you even fucking need those?
I know.
I don't get that.
Yeah, I think that's like a plot hole. Yeah, from, like carryover from book 1.
Yeah,
but they go and they're also trying to get Hayden, which so. We remember we were calling her out for like totally forgetting about her brother, and now I guess she's like, oh, okay, now let's actually go get him.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't know why her motivation changed to be like
I think she just like remembered him.
She was like, oh shit,
oh shoot. So they're doing that, and then which we'll get back to that. And at the same time, Cyrus.
Yeah, what is she doing?
She's just trying to figure out, like, there's all these, like, cut to the library scene well she'll discover XYZ. So she's trying to figure
out how to seal her runes.
How to seal her runes. Because, so, her rune for Quicksilver is, like, basically burning up.
It's like scalding her to the bone.
Yes. And I guess
it's uncontrollable magic.
She learns, that if she doesn't seal this, it's gonna kind of, like, make her combust and it be super painful. Yeah. So she's trying to figure out how to seal her rune to make it like so she's one with the Quicksilver essentially.
Yeah. And so she's trying to figure that out while they're doing the side quest.
Yeah.
And the side quest is really stupid. But honestly, Carrion had, I wrote that he had like Marvel-ass dialogue. Like, when you're watching a Marvel movie and they're always like, he's right behind me, isn't he? Like, that's how Carrion talks.
You're so right. You're so right.
He has all those like stupid little clips. Like he's almost dead, and he's like, I didn't think I was gonna end up here today.
Yeah, you're so right. You're so right. It's like his like caretaker dies, and he's like, well. Damn.
Anyways,
like I can't come up with a good.
No, but like that's like how he talks.
Yes.
So they like go for some reason. Okay, because they want to go get some gold, silver, or whatever.
Yeah.
They go to like this. They follow
they go
some
on
guy.
This whole scavenger hunt,
and they find this scorpion demon named Josh, which I thought was funny as fuck. I think it's Joshin, but I was like, that's funny as hell that you named it Josh.
Yeah.
Josh, whatever you did to Callie, she wrote about it. And then they defeat it.
Yeah.
Except for
and
like
now it's in
one
a box.
tiny scorpion thing.
Yeah.
He makes a deal with it.
He makes a deal with it, and it's like clever wording, so the scorpion thinks he's getting a good deal, but he's not. And then chaos ensues. They end up getting Hayden.
And then, they get Hayden, and basically they find out that Madra, the queen, has been, like, talking shit about Sayrus and saying that she's doing basically the opposite. And that she actually was, like, working for Madra or something. And so Hayden's like, oh my god, my sister betrayed me. But they take him anyways.
But they're like, but do you want to go to this, like, realm you've never heard of?
Yeah.
Like, this would be, like, an alien... Or not an alien who
looks like Ice Planet? Because I already said I'd
go. Coming and being like, hey, your sister Nick is on this planet you've never heard of. Do you want to go?
I'd be like, you know what?
What would you do?
Honestly, well, if I'm Hayden and I'm fucking fighting for a water ration, I'm a go.
Yeah, true. Word.
So
that's that side quest. Sayrus' side quest.
But meanwhile, while they're... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Well, do that after I do this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I know where you're going, Nick. I already know where you're going. She finds out she basically needs to, like, immerse herself in a quicksilver pool to seal the rune. And she's like, well, this could go really badly, because normally that would kill you if you did that. But she's like, YOLO. And she dips in the pool... has a moment with the quicksilver, and they become one, and it seals her rune.
And now she doesn't have to, like, bargain with the quicksilver. They are, like, she can just wield it, and it's, like, fine.
Exactly. So while they're separate, while they're in these different realms, what happens, Nick? They both go to sleep.
They both go to sleep. Sayrus has not slept since she became a vampire. They go to sleep, and she rolls up on Kingfisher, and they're both, like, sentient. Somehow,
so they're in like the same dream together.
Yeah, and they fuck.
Naturally, they're like, "Oh, we're at this nice little cottage. Oh, we're both in our dreams."
And they're being so annoying too. They're like, "I missed you so much."
It's been a day.
One day, babe. Get a vibrator. I don't know. Like, deal with it. Okay.
Oh my gosh,
it's like so fucking annoying.
They're so annoying.
And so they fuck, and then they wake up, and the one of the guys is like, damn, bitch, you smell like you fucked. And she's like, I swear it was Fisher. Like, I wasn't cheating. So that's how they know that it was somehow
that
real.
It was real.
Because they couldn't
not
smell
just
it.
a dream.
Yeah.
And, okay, I don't know if this is when this happens, but while we're on this...
Oh, is it a dramatic
reading? Should we do
time?
our dramatic reading?
Basically, like, every time they fuck in this book, it's, like, low-key boring. Like, nothing really happens. But... to really reiterate the annoyingness of them fucking.
And like, the degree of their, like, hyperbole or, like, you know, just being so dramatic and being like, you're my god mate and the sun and the moon have nothing on you, babe. Right. Here's something that was said during one of their hookups. Nick.
Is this from Sayrus's point of view? Because in this book we do have a few times where it's
it actually switches quite a bit.
Right.
Okay, this is Sayrus because the next line says one Fisher.
Okay. His arm banded around my ribs like a vice, and he fucked me hard until I came apart. Our bodies formed a bridge to heaven, and both of us ascended. The whole of Kalish heard my screams. Both Mo and I were laughing out loud separately when we read this passage. Like, be so for real right now. A bridge to heaven.
A bridge to heaven.
No dick is... Okay. Let us know in the chat. Is their dick so good that you think you're having a bridge to heaven? Because I'd like to know.
Also, is this like a new Kama Sutra, like, position? Like,
yeah,
the bridge to heaven?
Yeah. That probably already is
and
one.
we both ascended.
Like
come
sure, okay, it can be great, but like that is so dramatic.
Like,
I might say that about eating a piece of chocolate cake or something, but not that.
Like,
that's crazy.
Yeah. The whole of Kalish heard my screams. Like, girl,
quiet down.
Everyone's going to be like, y'all, there's this rot spreading. You're supposed to be our queen and our king, and you're just fucking. Dude, it's out of hand. It's out of hand.
So, anyways,
okay,
they get reunited.
Yes.
Somehow. Then, okay, let's see what else happens. Okay, then Saris gets a message from Kingfisher's mom via
Dead
Everlane.
mom.
Yeah, dead mom. Everlane. Did you forget about her? Because I did.
Because we did.
She's
literally comatose this entire book. Someone was like, every other female character is literally a villain or comatose.
That is such a good
The
point.
Entire book. Yeah.
Wow.
I know. Callie.
Girl.
So speaking of comatose women, Everlane, Kingfisher's
King's
half-sister.
It's the King's sister.
Kingfisher's half-sister, who they went and rescued last book, is comatose, but she comes awake for this moment, but it's really Kingfisher's mom speaking to Saris, and she's like, yo, you're gonna find a book soon. Whatever you do, don't show it to Kingfisher. Okay, bye.
Which also, I don't even know why she said that. It made no
whole
sense.
Thing...
That was so stupid and not needed.
Yeah,
okay?
Because should we just jump to when she gets the book?
So she gets, okay, so as Mo had said, she's been putzing around in the library. Mm-hmm. And also in the library, she meets this dude, Foley. Don't forget about Foley.
Oh my gosh. Foley.
Another side plot that maybe will come up later. Fuck if I know. But Foley is their old warrior buddy who got turned into a vampire, but has been ostracized by the vampire community.
Yeah, he never
lives in an attic.
Submitted to the throne.
Yeah,
which they're supposed to kill you if they did that, but I guess they just turned his canines gold.
And they have a gold tooth.
Because Tal was kind of looking out for him.
Tal.
Tal's a whole nother person.
Tal, again, but that's so true. There's no women in this.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Okay,
so
she's in the library.
And there's these flying paper birds that she's been seeing a lot.
And she gets the backstory that they've been here for thousands of years.
They were enchanted.
Yeah, and it turns out these birds start attacking her, which I guess was to get her blood.
Right, to make sure it's the right person.
Yeah, to make sure that it was her. And then and don't even get me started. There's one...
Get started. Go ahead.
Before this bird attack happens, there's one bird who attacks her, and she swats it out of the library or something, and so then it unfolds, it dies, and it's a page, and she decides to keep this page, and we'll get back to that.
Yeah.
But so what happens after the birds get her blood?
Then they form a bird tornado and create a book for her, which is this book from Adina that is basically just says, here's what the fuck to do. It's
because Adina, Fisher's mom, is an oracle or a prophet. And so literally she, I guess, knows... Normally it's you have one vision. Like Harry Potter.
Right.
It's
no, it's literally every page she'll be go to the bathroom, wash your hands, and then read the next page. And then it'll be dry your hands.
Yeah, so
read the next page.
Very conveniently has A, seen all of what's going to happen, and then B, written out this guidebook for Saris to be okay, so after... the blood court dies, you're gonna want to get Foley as one of the high court people. Which then that didn't even matter, actually.
No, and also it didn't matter that
she did give him the ring at the end, so that might come back.
But she did end up telling Kingfisher about the thing. And that was actually what she was supposed to do.
Yeah, okay, so this was crazy.
I was fuck this.
This is
I was so annoyed.
4D chess, but not in a good way.
No,
for no reason. Callie must have all these strings up in her house.
She has a murder board in her house. That meme
but
from
then,
It's Always
her
Sunny?
cat came and, clawed at the yarn, and then she got all confused. This is what it feels like. Because the mom's don't show Fisher the book. And then Saris is this feels weird to not show this book to my mate. How could I hide anything from him? So she's I'm going to go against his mom's word and show her the book. And then literally the first page of the book, which this has to all assume that she hasn't even opened the book.
Right.
But it's a note to Kingfisher did your mate show you the book? I hope she did. I was basically testing her to see if she would show you the book, even though I told her not to.
But why?
And then it's like, now give the book back to her. And then Adina's like, hey, Saris, sorry I, like, put you through that, like,
my bad.
like, maniac loop,
yeah,
like.
that was just a fun little test.
Now keep reading. Anyway, all of that, like, didn't matter. A lot of this plot is, like, very intricate and complex, but then doesn't end up mattering.
No fucking payoff. And so, with that, she ends up, okay, there was this one thing that I was like, let's actually hear more about that, but we didn't.
Classic.
So Saris is getting ready for this special ball that they're having. The evil light ball. And she goes to talk to Tal, and he's having like a vampire orgy. And I was let's hear more about that. But we didn't. Anyways, so Tal, so she has the special ball. Yeah. And she does have some directions, but everything will be like, if you read ahead, it'll all come to shit. Yeah. Which would be really hard for me. I don't think I could do
that. That would be hard.
But Tal is like, okay, I'm going to disown you as my, like, creation.
Because Tal was her maker, because he bit her to save her.
And so, like, he does that. She throws up all the blood that he had given her or something. Yeah. I don't know. It's some fucking whole thing. But then he does something. I don't even remember. Maybe you remember how it happens. But he gives everybody some little potion dealio.
So I just finished the book this morning. So this is where this comes in handy. So Tal, if y'all remember, there was a witch who was helping them out in book 1.
Oh, yeah, the witch.
And the witches hate the High Court, the vampires, the whole thing. And so this witch goes rogue and decides to give her blood, which is like bewitched blood, to Tal to then put in little vials to then drop into the wine of the vampires. And the vampires are like, yeah, we love blood, drop it in, but they don't know it's bewitched. Mm-hmm. And so they all drink this bewitched blood and then basically are convulsing, and it's like turning them in. It's killing them. And then the witch makes a little antidote
yes,
so that they can decide, okay, I'm gonna die as a high blood vampire, or I can take this vial and turn back into a Fae again.
Which, what the fuck?
It's like a plot holes on like why the witches haven't done this before. Lots of stuff there, but then also, why did you have this whole first half of the book be about the blood court if that's not going to come back into play? It doesn't even
fucking matter. This shit was...
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, can't you just do that to the feeders?
Yeah.
Like, why can't they be saved?
Yeah. I have no idea.
I don't understand.
I have no idea.
Why didn't they do that to Malcolm, the evil one that was in charge the whole time?
Yeah.
Why didn't they do that? Anyways, but it doesn't... That's why Tal disowned her, because then she threw up all the blood so she, like, wouldn't be impacted by it. Yeah. So she's, like, the only, like, vampire left.
Yeah.
Besides the
And then they end up saving
Tal, which pissed me off, because Tal wanted to die. Yeah. And they were like, no, we're going to save you. And I was like, why?
Yeah.
It was giving, what's it called? Pro-life is what it was giving to me. Yeah. I was like, this man does not want to live. And then it creates more problems for them because he lived. Because he wanted to die.
Yeah, because then he has there's this whole witch's spell on him.
Yeah.
And
because, I honestly, I don't know. But he lives.
He lives, and then at some point in this, we need to talk about this just because it will come up later. There's this weird monster type thing. It's not a vampire. What's his name? The Halifax.
The Halifax? The Hazrax.
The Hazrax
is this being that is extremely powerful and has basically been chilling with the vampires for a long
But it's
time.
like eons old.
Yeah.
And it basically gives Saris a rune that can like undo
the Control Z rune.
Me and Nick both wrote the Control Z rune. So this rune has the power to undo things or to break things.
And so Saris ends up using this because there's a lot happening. The rot is spreading, so Kingfisher creates a shadow gate to take them somewhere else.
Yeah.
But Kingfisher's the last person. He has Onyx, her little fox.
Yeah.
And he's supposed to be the last person that's going to go through the shadow gate.
Yeah.
But he doesn't come through the shadow gate. So Saris is like, somebody knock my ass out so I can go find him in our dream fucking world. So she gets knocked the fuck out. She goes to the dream world, and he's in like a torture tree by Belican, the king
Belican,
guy.
the Fae King, has somehow gone into this portal, captured him.
Yeah.
Oh, because he has an oath. He took an oath. All the Fae take an oath to the king to obey him. Right. And for some reason it doesn't apply in Kalish, where they're normally hanging out.
Of course it doesn't.
But it did apply then, and so
I think if you're close enough to him or something.
Okay, so...
And the Quicksilver pools are open.
Yes.
So somehow they're...
So Bellican captures Kingfisher, puts him in a tree, because this tree is like a magical tree that...
Torture tree.
It's a torture tree, because it was like a different species that did something wrong, and then their punishment was that they had to be like... tortured in the forest. I don't know. Sure. Yeah. And so
oh my god.
Cyrus arrives and Bellican's like, "Ha, you're never gonna capture Fisher out of this tree. It's gonna kill him." And Fisher's in this like comatose state, essentially.
And the only way that she could get him out is if he's able to break that oath.
Which to the king.
Has to have his true name.
Yes.
Which they brought up earlier, he doesn't know his true name.
That's why they couldn't get married.
But guess what? Was it that special page that she had? Was it that special page?
Just happens to be.
Interesting.
It could have been any page in the book.
Interesting.
Could have been any page in that book. Remember this little birdie page that was left out of the book. Just happens to be that this page has his true name. And so Cyrus is like, sweet. And so she goes to the tree. She takes command of his god sword, which normally only you can touch your own god sword.
Right. Otherwise,
but because
it kills you.
The god sword knows her intentions and that they're like bound as
she's
one.
Built different once again.
It's like, cool, you can use me. And so she says his name, which basically frees him from the oath, uses the sword, attacks Bellican.
But Bellican's like, you fool! Now I know his name too, but she's like, Control Z. And like, makes him forget the name? She does something with the Control Z.
I'm trying to remember.
Name. Something happens because then it's like, his name
she matter. She controlled Z like her saying the name out loud. Okay, what is his name? Because Kaidan.
It's spelled Khyddan. Kaidan.
And okay, y'all, not that Nick and I like the name Kingfisher.
But I'm used to it now.
But we're used to it, and now she pivots to only saying Kaidan because it's his like true name. And it's really annoying because I'm like, oh, who's this? Yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, it's Fisher.
And it's like, does he even want to go by that? Like, did you even ask him?
Like, can we call him Kai at least?
Yeah, Kaidan is weird.
It's weird.
I'm sorry for all the Kaidans
and it's
listening.
Like, there's like a whole nother, there's like 2 more names to it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so she gets him, she controls Z's, but then they control Z again because since he had Onyx in the torture tree, Onyx is dead. And so she uses the Control Z again.
But listen to this, y'all. The Hazarax appears when she's like trying to save Onyx again, or save Onyx, and he's basically like, "Yo, if you use this rune on this dead dog, like no one."
He's like, "Damn bitch, you really gonna use this on a dog?"
He's like, I gave you this rune, a super powerful rune that like you might want to use in the future.
I don't know, save the realm or something.
Like, yeah. And he's like, if you use this rune to save this dead dog, like people can't bring things back from the dead. That's like a law of the universe. So he's like, if you use it for that, this rune's gonna go away, and you can't use it for anything else. And she's like,
bet.
She's
like, okay, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna do it.
Like, let me cook.
You know what? As I was reading, I was struggling because I was like, damn, bitch, that's dumb. But I'm also like, I would do some shit like that for my pets. Like I get it.
You do grow to love Onyx.
I get it.
Yeah.
But also, it's like, Onyx
we
had
both
already
have
had
pets
a second
we
chance.
Love. But yeah, also, it's like, if it's their time to go.
Right.
Like, maybe it's their time to
what
go.
do you know if you bring him back and then tomorrow he gets hit by a feeder or something?
Yeah,
I just...
Yeah.
You can't control Z again! So
she lost her Control Z. And then, okay, at another point in time, Cyrus, chaos ensues, and the rot is coming. Yeah. Feeders are coming. And Archer, who we probably haven't mentioned yet.
He's just like this little guy.
He's like this little stone thing that is powered by...
He's like a little pile of coals that's sentient.
But he's giving Dobby vibes.
Totally.
He's like the little house elf who's served Kingfisher's family for like
and
centuries.
Loves to serve.
And yeah.
It's his favorite thing.
Yeah. And it's like, okay.
We find out that his species lives underground in these like little fire
because they're
pits.
basically on fire. They're fire spirits.
Yeah, yes, fire sprites.
Fire sprites. And basically he gets attacked by a feeder, but because he is made of brimstone, which y'all, only 80% into the book do we learn the title.
Like, I was like, did I read the wrong title? Like, what the fuck is Brimstone?
So we'll have some alt titles, but he's made of brimstone, and turns out, lo and behold, brimstone is the one thing that can eradicate
the rot, right?
Rot. Yeah, because as soon as his brimstone's released, the rot, like, retracts.
Right. But we find out that there's, like, a finite amount of brimstone, and they use it to, like, heal each other. You can't, like, get more brimstone.
So unless they'd have to, like, murder all these fire sprites if they wanted the brimstone, so they're like, okay, we're not going to do that. And so then
they're like, there might be another way.
There might be another way.
That's a Marvel thing. Well, wait a minute. I have an idea.
Brain blast.
Brain blast.
And so it turns out that... back to the Ajan Gate, which at least we learned what the Ajan Gate was. Like, it is a literal gate.
Right?
Yeah. Well, it's a gate to the city, and within the city, there's a brimstone pool, kind of.
Are you sure? It's a brimstone pool.
Yes. Because people in the comments were mad because they're like, they tell this story that Fisher goes through this gate to hell, right? But it's a brimstone pool. And that's when he got the quicksilver in his eye. And they're like, wait, that doesn't match up. Exactly!
Wait a damn minute.
Yeah.
Callie
girl.
She's probably still writing the third one. She'll fix it up.
So anyway, they go through this brimstone pool, which is essentially a pool straight to hell.
Yeah, portal straight to hell.
And they meet this dragon.
And so it's Kingfisher and Saris, right?
Yes, because they're like, well, they were running from Belkin, and then they're like, well, we might as well get some of this brimstone.
Right. Kingfisher's like, trust. I know somewhere we can go. Come with me, babes. And she's like, okay.
Okay. Let's go. Sounds fun.
What did they do with the dog? Did the dog go too?
I think probably. They're probably like, we just saved Onyx. Let's send him straight to hell.
Straight to hell. There's a dragon.
There's a dragon, and this dragon is the mom or the dad of the dragon that Kingfisher and his people killed back in the day. The dragon's big. So the dragon's pissed and is like, okay, I'm not going to let you out of here alive. I'm not going to give you brimstone. And then...
But he's like, my father will be hearing about this.
Basically. Yeah, let me talk to my boss.
Yeah.
And then... all of a sudden, next thing we know, Saris and Kingfisher are bound and hanging upside down.
Yeah.
And their powers aren't working or something. But then magically, pun intended, Kingfisher is able to use his shadow power. And they're like, WTF, how are you able to use your shadows? Only half gods have shadow magic. Right.
And then we're like,
huh? And so he uses his shadow magic... And gets him out, and then
his dad shows up.
Okay, tell me.
This is what I was saying. My father will hear. I was saying he's saying my father will hear about this because his dad is a god, the god of the underworld or the world of hell, and that's because they never mention who Kingfisher's dad is. Remember? Yeah, because he's only half siblings with Everlane. And
yes.
I mean, that's what
Didn't they always say his dad, died young or something?
No, they never said shit. They never said shit about the dad.
And so wait,
his dad is a god. That's why he's a half god. Because he says something like, hello, son, or some dumb shit like that.
I'm looking.
Did I make this up?
Well, when Belkin kidnaps him, he says, hello, dog. Are you getting that?
No!
Okay.
No, I'm telling you,
Okay,
dude.
I'm looking... Oh, okay, the last line or two, Kaiden drew in a deep breath, ignoring the male's question. I've come for a dragon, as is my right. Summon our father. Tell him I've come to make a trade.
Our father.
Okay, you're right. Okay, so...
Thank you.
You're right. Let the record show. So Kingfisher's dad is a half god of...
No, is probably a god.
Is a god.
Because Kingfisher's a half god, right?
Of
so I
hell.
think he's the god of
That's
hell.
why he has the shadows.
Right.
And now he wants to make a trade, which was alluded to earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, but why was his mom hooking up with the god of hell?
Because she wanted to.
I mean,
what the
okay,
heart wants,
fair,
what it wants.
fair.
He
She
was
wanted
probably-
a Shadow
he was-
Daddy. That
that's
is
the
the Shadow Daddy.
Correct.
The OG.
Correct.
Wow.
I don't know. Well, she was an oracle.
So
she knew she had to do it probably to save the world.
And so he knew that his dad is a god.
Yeah, he just never said.
He never
shit about
told
it.
Cyrus.
Yeah.
So that's a little.
Well, Cyrus didn't ask. She was too busy
true.
getting dick down.
But also, isn't it weird that no one else was like, "Oh, you can use shadows. Like that makes you."
I don't think it's just like using shadows in general. I don't think the shadows are the main problem.
Like, okay, but the quote is,
What is
only half gods may wield shadows. Because this demon guy was like, who are you?
So they just don't, okay.
So the
Did
Fae
everybody
doesn't
know
the lore?
Or do they know, but nobody said anything?
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Because they kind of do like to keep secrets in there.
Yeah. So that was the very roundabout. We hope y'all, like, you're not too lost, but if you are, that's okay.
We were too, so don't feel bad.
Hopefully you were at least entertained.
Yeah, so when the third one comes out, we'll see.
We'll see, man.
But
I don't know.
before that, we got to talk about our Scoville real quick.
And
we don't have to do the Shadow Daddy because we already know he's a Shadow Daddy.
Yeah.
But
we need to do our
alternate titles. Scoville.
You know, they hooked up a fair amount, but there was nothing new.
Yeah.
There was nothing exciting.
It was boring.
It was boring. I was starting to skim it.
I know.
TBH.
When you started, I gave it a jalapeno because,
Oof.
and that's way lower than
Yeah.
what we gave it last time. I think was a cayenne. A jalapeno is like not very spicy.
Yeah, I put Tabasco. Sorry, go ahead.
Because I put jalapeno because it's a pepper that we put in a lot of things. Mm-hmm. People know it. Mm-hmm. It's relatively mild. Doesn't have
spicy to some.
Yeah, spicy to some, but like doesn't really. It doesn't change much, you know? Like, it's like, oh, it's jalapeno.
That's I agree, Nick. That's kind of I had similar reasoning behind Tabasco. Like, everyone knows Tabasco's got some kick.
Right.
But it's like, you're just putting a little bit on here and there. It's nothing crazy.
It's not going to totally change the dish.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah.
It wasn't.
Our next book will be... We'll be mixing it up.
You'll find out, but first let's do our own titles.
Yeah.
Okay. Mine are not very good.
Mine aren't very
really
good
kind
either.
of a hard one to work with.
I know, it was. Okay, this first one's just a direct quote that Cyrus says about herself that I thought could have been a funny title. Sorry, I was just about to burp from my fizzy drink. Okay. Plague Rat from the Third.
No, I kind of like that.
Oh, yeah.
That's more fun.
Yeah.
Okay, I had Ruining Out of Time.
Oh, that's good. Yep. Ruining Out of Time. Okay, I had something very similar. Great minds. Rooney Tunes.
Rooney Tunes! I like that. I had Rotting Hill. Like
Rotting Hill. That's pretty good. Okay, I just have... I'm trying to decide. I had a couple, but they're bad. Which one's less bad?
Well, Here's one that I was workshopping, but I didn't get all of it. I was thinking about the show Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yeah.
So I had Whose Quicksilver Is It Anyway? Where the stakes are fake and the plot points don't matter.
Oh, that's good. Okay, I had Wet Dreams.
No!
And then one more I had was Canines Are Forever.
Oh.
Yeah, because like...
Not for that one guy, though.
Well, not for him. Yeah, he sells gold canines,
That's
though.
true, he does.
And then even when you go from, like, a high blood back to Fae...
You still have them.
You still have... Like, Fae can still...
True, they still got them.
Yeah, like, Kingfisher can still bite Cyrus.
Yeah, that's the only thing that they would just bite and bite.
Oh, yeah, and there was this whole thing about
bitch.
how, like, biting but not drawing blood was super sexual, but then they never told us, like, why.
Yeah, it's...
There were just a lot of plot holes, a lot of convoluted things.
It was so convoluted.
And it was long and a bit of a slog.
Going. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And there was one little note I had about just like the writing choices because as you know, like there can be some really annoying things in the writing, like bundle of nerves.
Yes, solar
plexus. That's
plexus.
That is one. She constantly refers to her solar plexus, and I was like, "The fuck is that?"
Both Nick and I had to Google it, and it's like
Is it like you're like center area.
But it's the bundle of nerves at your like abdomen center. Bro. So she was trying to like mix up, but literally
Just
Google
say
today
my
was like
abdomen.
Bundle of nerves in your abdomen.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever heard someone say solar plexus in your life? Please chime in the comments, because I fucking haven't, and it pissed me off.
Yeah.
That was one. The other one was, okay, well, what we already talked about, where they're constantly being like, I love my mate, I love my mate. It's like, we know.
Yeah.
The other one was, randomly, she would be like describing something, and then it would be like the next paragraph would be like this jump, and it would be like, back in Zelvarin, I did blah 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 blah, because she was like somehow trying to connect it, but usually it was something I already fucking knew.
Yeah.
It would be like, I had to fight for water. I'm like, bitch, I've known that for 17 chapters. We don't need this.
Yeah. No.
Anyways, those were the things that I really needed to say, because it pissed me off.
Yeah, no, it's fair. Normally I finish the book well before the pod, and I didn't have a lot in me. It was hard to get through this one.
So, but our next book, we think is going to be a little bit more fun.
We wanted to spice it up for y'all. I'd say we've done a monster bait before with Ice Planet Barbarians, so we wanted to go back to that. And we will be doing Morning Glory Milking Farm, which it's gotten a lot of great reviews, y'all. Yeah. So give it a chance.
We're excited to find out who's milking who.
Yes, we are. And it's by C.M. Nascosa.
Sweet.
Nascosa.
Nascosta.
So
check it out.
Yeah.
I'm sure there'll be some little spoilers on the Instagram. Make sure you're following.
Yep.
Tell
your friends.
Shadow Daddy. Like and subscribe. Give us 5 stars, and we'll see you next time.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.